It was a really great collaboration with Daniel because he let me do my thing, and that's kind of my favorite way to work, I think, is when I feel like the director trusts me to create a vision that will go along with all of the other visuals that he's thought of.
I was so happy with how the costumes turned out. I asked Robin Vane to do them, and what I told her was I wanted to feel like the actors literally put on drawings. And her solution to that was to get plain clothes and actually draw the costumes on them, which I thought was very clever.
It was really meaningful to me that it was done by hand because the story is told by a kid. It's got a very childish feel to it, and for me to kind of get dirty, like get paint on my fingers and stuff and execute these costumes, it fit right in. Like the process also had something to do with the finished piece, like the two things were married.
Suppose there was a guy who was inside a truck who goes to houses and deliver milk.
Here's the 50s Milkman, which started out as just a basic white shirt that I then enhanced, I guess, all the top stitching and all the lines around here. And this is his bow tie, which I painted and used a little bit of permanent marker on. This is the Milkman hat, which I had a baseball hat that I then put felt and fabric on top of, and then I painted on top of that to kind of give off, you know, make it look like it had the sheen of that plastic visor.
And a squad team came. Did they come out and fight for the battle?
So this is my SWAT team uniform with the vest drawn on. This was really a lot of fun to do. And it started out as just a button-up shirt, and I added some snaps in back here so that the zipper would seem to be, you know, intact, not broken up by buttons. And here are the elbow pads, which were also a lot of fun to do. I think I just really enjoyed doing the shiny bits, making those look real.
I got jeans.
I just really wanted to look for kind of the like cheesiest, most blue jeans I could find. And yeah, so it has the similar knee pads and yeah, various belts and buckles and the gun holster here on the side. And yeah, and then he's got a belt too, which I just outlined the edges of. So this is my 50s housewife dress. So it started out originally as just a white dress, and then I colored in all the polka dots with different permanent markers and kind of highlighted all the seams and the pretend top stitching for the apron. And here's the back with the apron bow, which was kind of fun to execute. These were the Housewife Shoes, which I found at a thrift store and decided to make them a little bit more graphic by adding permanent marker lines. Here's the oven mitt that I made for the housewife, which again I used permanent marker on felt to make something kind of 2D look 3D. I guess the main challenge was mostly technical. I think just figuring out how to make things look 3D on a 2D surface, and some of the cloths reacted a little bit differently to paint, so I'd have to add more paint, just kind of reworking everything, letting it dry in the sun, and then yeah, going over it with marker and all that.
I kind of feel bad that the costumes are so good because I think that they fool the eye. So you don't appreciate what you're seeing. You look at them and you're like, oh, that guy's wearing a uniform with a vest and elbow pads and everything. You don't realize he's just wearing a shirt and pants. It's only when you see it in real life and you get to see it from the different angles and turn it that you're like, this is incredible. And the line work on it, it's amazing. She did a great job.